Hey friends, you are with Kim Byers at the Celebration Shop, and I am really excited to start this whole new series teaching you how to use your Cricut. So if you got a Cricut for Christmas or for your birthday, or someone was just sweet enough to give you one, or you bought one for yourself and you've never used it before, or if you've used it before and maybe gotten frustrated or didn't understand some of the tools that are available in Cricut Design Space, I want to show you how to use those so that you can get the most out of your Cricut. So what we'll do is we'll go through the 5 big tools within Cricut Design Space. I'll show you around, I'll show you how to use them. I'll show you what benefit they are so that your projects come out perfect every time. And then later on in the series, we'll even do specific projects with specific types of materials so that you can get comfortable with paper and vinyl and iron-on, infusible ink. We'll do all of that stuff. So I am going to hop over in Cricut Design Space. I want you to go to your computer if you're watching me on your desktop or if you're watching me on your mobile device. If you want to hop on to, open up 2 windows or hop onto the other one and join me in Cricut Design Space so you can actually do these things with me so you can learn. And then of course, ask me any questions that you want down in comments and I will do my very best to help you out. All right, let's go. Okay, so here we are on Cricut Design Space. So this is what my Cricut Design Space looks like because these are my projects. And there are videos for quite a few of these on my YouTube channel if you want to look at any of these specific projects. But on Cricut Design Space, it's going to show you fun ideas with Cricut Access, ready-to-make projects, top video tutorials, all kinds of things. But what we are going to do is we're going to make a new project. Oh, and by the way, if you do not have a Cricut Design Space account yet, it's super simple. Just go in and sign up. The first time that you sign up, it's going to walk you through how to set up your machine and all that kind of thing. Okay, so let's assume everybody has an account, and we are going to replace that. Okay, so here we are on a blank canvas. So this is your starting point for every project. I give away a lot of free cuts, guys, so this is where you would upload those free cuts. But today we are talking about the first of the big five. So these are along the bottom navigation on the right side. It's your slice tool, your weld tool, your attach tool, flatten, and contour. And each one of these can change the way that you craft on Cricut Design Space. So I'm hoping by explaining each one of these in detail, you're going to be able to see all that you can really do. Okay, so let's go into images. And I just want to, we're going to go back and just do a shape for the attach because I want everyone to be able to access this. But I wanted to click on images really quickly to show you what you could have access to. So on images, there are thousands and thousands of things that you can have access to. You can either pay for them individually or you can have a Cricut Access account. So it is a monthly fee. It's not very much, and candidly, by the time you made one project of paying for each individual cut, and doing what you really wanted to, you would have spent that monthly fee anyway. I want to say at this point, I think it's $9.99 a month, but it gives you access to like over 100,000 cuts. And then you can sort by categories and cartridges. I do design for Cricut, so I have over 10 cartridges in the cartridges. So if you are curious, you can just type in Kim Byers and it'll pop up all of my cartridges. But for today, again, I want us to all be able to do the same thing. So let's go to shapes and let's hit square. Okay, so now that we have our square, let's go and make it a fun color, right? So we'll make it green, and say I wanted this to be a card. Let's go in, and while I'm clicked on it, you see this right here, I'm going to unlock it so I can make it into a rectangle, and then I'll relock it. So now I have this rectangle, and if I wanted to write something on it and say do a print then cut, or if I wanted to do a knockout, meaning I wanted to put letters in it and then knock those out so that I could then just do a cut that had words inside of the element, I could do that. For this particular thing, I want to show you how to do a score line. So if I took my square and I took my score line, and we're just going to flip it around. Do you guys know what a score line is? I sort of wish this was live so we could talk about this. A score line is basically where you can get a line made on your element that will score. So there's a scoring tool that goes with your Cricut, and basically it allows you to fold that paper without damaging it. So this score line here, if I right now went to make it, look, my score line's on a white canvas all by itself, and then I have my green. So what I want to be able to do is I want to attach them so that my score line will be on my green card. So if I click on the square and I click on the score and I go down to attach, now you see it says attach, and you have line and you have square, and everything is staying exactly where you put it. And you can hit make it. And look at that, they're on the same mat. So then when you hit continue and you select whatever paper it's going to be, and you put in your scoring tool, it's going to score your piece of paper for you. And so you're going to be able to bend it in half and make it into a card. How fun is that, right? Okay, the other thing I can show you along the same vein is what if you wanted to write a name. So let's just say this is my sweet little niece's name. No, we'll pick whatever the top font is, and we will say that we are going to write it on this. This could even be like a place card. So if this was a place card, I want my machine to, write Addie onto it, correct? So if I took Addie and say I went up to cut and I said, let's make that draw. Okay, now not all fonts are good for writing. So what you would do there is it's on regular, so you would want to go up and hit writing. So then it's going to change your font and let your pen know that you're writing that. So see, turned out really cute, right? So then here's our place card. We have Addie's name on it. If we hit make it right now, Addie's going to be on a blank canvas all by itself. So let's cancel that, and let's go back and let's say click, click. We've grabbed both of those using our shift key, and now what we want to do is go back and attach. Wow, look at that. Now when we hit make it, our machine's going to know not only are we going to score it, but we're also going to write it. And it will prompt you when you get to each one of those so that it knows what it's doing. So you have the scoring tool in and you have the pen tool. And by the way, it's also going to cut it out for you. How fantastic is that? That is the attach tool. So just one more quick thing. So we know that the attach tool will attach things for writing and for scoring. But in addition to that, it will help you just keep things together in the right space. So like when you're cutting something from vinyl or iron-on, you have it all perfect on your mat and then on your canvas, and then you send it over to the mat and it changes. So I just typed in I and grabbed a heart from images and then typed in crafting. So if I send these over, say I wanted to put this on an iron-on, and I want it exactly the way it is right now. First of all, I would check to make sure that all of these colors are the same, and they're not. I thought that heart might not be quite black. So if I move it up and make it black in color sync right here, so now all three are the same color, so they should show up on the same mat, right? So then if I go back over to my layers, I'm showing my layers, and I hit make it, see what it does to it. There's the heart, there's the word crafting, and there's I, but it's out of order. So basically the algorithm of Design Space is trying to make sure that you are saving as much material as possible, and that's great, but not when you want to keep it all exactly the way you designed it so that it comes out easily to use with, again, iron-on or vinyl. Okay, so let's just hit cancel. And we'll go back over, and what we do is we simply highlight. You could do it with your shift key over here, or you could drag and pull. grab all three items, go to attach. Okay, so now you see in layers it says attach, and there's all those three items together. Let's hit make it. Look, perfectly arranged just as you designed it. So when you cut it out in your vinyl or you cut it out in your iron-on, it doesn't shift, it doesn't move. So that is your attach tool. Okay, so after that, I hope you have a better understanding of what the attach tool is, how it's going to help you make all of your projects perfect. And don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, subscribe, so that you can get all of the videos. We're going to be doing another one of the tools in the Big Five in the next video, so I'll see you there.